Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively forever on there, and it should be that way, and that's how it's going to continue to be. The Thunder ended up winning against the Golden State Warriors 124 to 112. The Warriors are now 11-11 and 7-3 at home, which is still a good record. And the Thunder is 21-1 on a 13-game win streak, and they're 11-1 on the road. OKC did win the first quarter 32 to 26 by the end of it. Not only that, OKC won the second quarter 31 to 18, but Golden State didn't go away that easy. They won the third quarter 44 to 28, which allowed them to get back in the game and take the lead in the fourth quarter, but OKC finished them off 33 to 24 to win the game. And they played as a team. But Chet Holmgren, 30 minutes, 21 points. He was 8 of 12 from the field, including some perimeter shots because he went 2 or 3 from the three-point line, but it was good looks. He also went 3 or 3 from the free throw line. He also finished around the paint. He also had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and he was a +6 in plus minus. And then Shai, he made some tough shots in this game, but that's why he was the MVP of the finals, and that's why he was the regular season MVP, because he's just that good at the game of basketball. He ended up playing 36 minutes, which actually was the most minutes on the team tonight. And he also finished with 38 points. That was game high for both teams from an individual player. He also went 13 to 21 from the field and 5 of 6 from the three-point line. And most of his threes were step backs or tough ones. He also went 7 to 10 from the free throw line. He usually shoot better than that, but wasn't his night for that. But he still shot a good enough percentage to get the win. 3 rebounds. He also had 4 assists that led directly to baskets, and they were just good, innovative passes. And he had no turnovers, by the way. He also had 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and he was a +10 and plus minus. Jalen Williams looked healthy. He still got the explosion. He still got the patience. He still got the drive to be able to finish high off the glass or just go right to the basket. 33 minutes, he had 22 points. He was 9 of 16 from the field. Missed all of his threes, though, going 0 of 4 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had the mid-range jumper going down even in the fourth quarter, and they needed it. He also had 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 turnovers in this game, and he also had a steal. And he only had 1 personal foul, and it was a +15 and plus minus. The only starter to not get in double figures was Cason Wallace. He played 28 minutes. He only had 4 points. He was 2 of 7 from the field and 0 of 3 from the three-point line and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. So he missed a lot of shots, even the easy ones. But he did have 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover with 2 steals in the block, and also 1 offensive rebound in the personal foul. He finished as a +17 and plus minus, and that was mainly because of no Hartenstein in this game. AJ Mitchell, 32 minutes. He had 10 points. Didn't take a lot of shots. He only took 6 total and took no free throws, but he did go 4 or 6 from the field and 2 or 3 from the three-point line, so you got to love it. And you have to respect the fact that he also had 4 rebounds, 3 assists with no turnovers and no personal fouls while still getting 1 steal and 1 offensive rebound. He also was a +16 and plus minus. Jalen Williams, the big guy, made a free throw and missed his 3-point shot in 22 minutes. He also had 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal and a block, 1 offensive rebound and 1 personal foul. He was a +10 and plus minus in this one. And then Brendan Carlson, 3 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 1 from the field. And that was all he did was make a 3. And he was a -1 and plus minus. Kenrich Williams, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a -9 and plus minus. I didn't really have a problem with what he was doing out there. He did a good job of finding ways to get open and then knocking down the shots when he was. Even if it was from 3, Isaiah Joe did the same. He just kept staying out of the way, finding ways to be the open man, then just taking the shot that was there and knocking it down. 18 minutes, 9 points, 3 or 4 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts and no free throws. That's how he finished with 9. He did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and finished as a +4 and plus minus. And then Aaron Wiggins, 22 minutes. He ended up getting double figures with 11 points off the bench. He actually was the only guy to get double figures in any statistical category off the bench with those 11 points. He also went 4 of 8 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, but he had 3 turnovers. But he ended up countering that with 2 steals and a block with a personal foul and was a -8 and plus minus. They all kind of contributed on the boards because Brendan Carlson was the only one that didn't get a rebound, but he only played 3 minutes, like I said before. And they all did a good job of moving the ball and attacking the paint and just being ready to shoot threes, even if they missed them or made them. 46 of 79, 58% from the field, 15 of 32, 47% from 3, and 17 to 23, 74% from the free throw line. They was driving and kicking or driving and finishing, and that's why they shot so efficient, because most of them was good looks, good drives, or good passes to open guys that can make a wide open shot in this one. And that's what happened. They also went 17 to 23, 74% from the free throw line as a team. They had 41 rebounds, 24 assists, 15 turnovers, 8 steals, 5 blocks, and 13 personal fouls. And then the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler was really, really absent in this one. And he then went absent in it. 15 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, and a -13 and plus minus. Didn't do much out there for them. Draymond had one of his better games. 29 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. He did have 9 rebounds too, with 4 assists, but it did come with 3 turnovers. He did also get a block, and he almost fouled out of this one with 5 personal fouls. He was a -17 in plus minus. I like what he was out there doing. He actually wanted to take more shots and make more plays for this team because Jimmy Butler was out. And then Moses Moody was out, so somebody had to do it. Because Moses Moody only played 15 minutes. He had 3 points. He was 1 of 5 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts that he took, and he only made 1 of them. He also had 2 rebounds, assists, and 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, a +2 and plus minus. Brendan Przemski, he ended up playing 28 minutes. He had 17 points. He was 6 of 11 from the field, went 3 of 5 from 3, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, and 3 personal fouls to finish as a -9 and plus minus. He gave them slashing ability and also, the ability to knock down threes while he was open, or he can create his own sometimes too. But they actually did a good job of making him work for the baskets that he had, and they have to live with the fact that he was just able to make them. The Thunder did. And then Will Richard, 25 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, and a -4 in plus minus. Didn't have a problem with them. He just didn't do much in this one, but that can happen when you don't have a lot of touches and a lot of guys are helping out their way too. But the good thing about the starters, all of them had a rebound and all of them had an assist or more. And that's something that can help you when you're trying to fight and come back and try to win a game, which they almost did. Jonathan Kuminga, 16 minutes, 8 points. He was 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers with a block, 3 offensive rebounds, and a personal foul. He was a +3 in plus minus. I didn't really like his shot selection in this one, but he did other things too, like getting the 7 rebounds and just try to find a way to get his self going, even though the shot selection wasn't that good, in my personal opinion. Quentin Post only took a 3 and made a 3 in 18 minutes, but he did still get 3 rebounds. He had a turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, and 3 personal fouls. He finished as a +6 and plus minus. Seth Curry finally played a game with the Warriors. The only unfortunate part was Steph didn't play at all. 18 minutes for Seth, 14 points. He was 6 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -2 and plus minus. As long as he's scoring and keeping his teammates involved, you're happy with what he brings to the table. He can shoot off the dribble. He can get to the basket. He can hit a three. He's a really good role player, and they should be happy to have him because getting 14 points off the bench is a really good thing. Buddy Hield also got double figures in points. He played 28 minutes. He had 13 points, but he took the most shots off the bench and for the entire team, not including free throws. He went 4 of 15 though. That was the problem. And he also went 2 of 9 from three, but he also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 4 assists with no turnovers too, and he also had 2 steals and a rebound. One of them was offensive, one personal foul in the minus 12 and plus minus. And that was the end of his night. Um, it was a mixed type of game where you kind of like the fact that he was looking for. You gotta like the fact that he was taking them, and he still had played team basketball too. But it just wasn't his night, honestly. Gary Payton, 27 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 9 and plus minus for him. He really was playing good defense, making people fight and making people struggle to get past him and get easy looks or the shots that they wanted. Plus, he was making some good decisions on the shots that he was taking like he normally does, and it ended up working out for him in this game, being very efficient again, while also being a good playmaker and rebounder. Everybody off the bench got a rebound or more, so you have to like that. And then Pat Spencer led the entire bench with points with 17, and he had played 21 minutes. He went 8 of 14 from the field and 1 of 1 from three. He also had 6 assists with no turnovers, which was spectacular. He also had 3 rebounds and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and he was a minus 5 and plus minus. Their bench played really well, and it helped them stay in the game. It helped them have a chance to win the game, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough to beat the Thunder at the end of the day. But they went 43 of 95, 45% from the field as a team, 18 of 42, 43% from three, 8 of 10, 80% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds. That was 2 more than the Thunder. They also had 30 assists, which was 6 more than the Thunder. They also had 15 turnovers. That was a tie with the Thunder. They had 3 less steals than the Thunder because they had 5. And they also had 3 less blocks because the Thunder had 5, they had 2. And they also had more offensive rebounds. And that's how they was able to out-rebound them, really. And they also ended up having 22 personal fouls. The Thunder did shoot 13 more free throws than the Warriors, and that was a big difference in the game. But Shai, man, he trusts his teammates. He allows them to play their game. He finds them when they're open, and then he gets his. And he's really good at making tough ones. He's really good at making shots that he believes that he can make, and he can even shoot that three. And once he found out how to shoot that three, especially off the dribble, even if it's a catch and shoot one, virtually unguardable because he's making them. I know you want him to take some of them. I know you don't want him to get to his spots, but he's doing that anyway. He's getting it anyway, and he's doing it at a high level to the point where you picking your poison and picking your venom now because the handle is so good, and he can blow right past you and get to layup, and he can get the free throws and knock those down. Then he can step back, then he can pull up, then he can do all those things that you knew that he could do when you was looking at the scout report or you was looking at that schedule. Say, man, we got to go against the Thunder, and then you actually realize it was nothing you can do to slow him down. It was nothing you can do to take away from what he wants to do, and that's why he's one of the most unguardable players in the entire NBA, and that's why he's a scoring champion. And that's why he's averaging 30 plus again this season and had another amazing performance tonight. I like what the Warriors was doing. I like what their bench did. I like what they was trying to do with what they had. They have a lot of guys out right now, and it's not really helping their record. It's not really helping their play. But they went out there and competed and gave it all that they had. They just came up short to a better team. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other NBA and basketball topics. Also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars, and also do mock draft and draft coverage too. Plus, I got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now. and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to and something to watch when it comes to NBA and basketball content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Thank you for staying subscribed, and thanks for showing love and respect to me and my analysis over the years and to this date, and also hopefully in the future. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And hopefully I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.